Instead of saying, stop hitting, try this. Hands on own body, it needs a gesture. Hands on head. Shake the hands. All of those have in common melodic intonation, gesture, positive opposite. You need all of those pieces. You've also got to be close enough when you give the direction. Now, if it's a small hit, one of those redirections followed up with supports should be enough. If it's already like you've been cooking and now they've been hitting each other and they're real mad, you're probably going to need more than that. Here's some ways to do more if interrupting is not enough, or if it's like far enough into the fight that you need more. Hands on own body. I'm in the middle, and then I'm going to say, this is tough. I'm going to make sure I have control of whatever it is they're fighting over. This is hard. Then I'm going to move to narrate. Remember, I'm holding the space, okay? I'm not going to let the kids continue to hate each other. You were thinking, and you were thinking. You were thinking this, and you were thinking that. Wow, that's hard. I do not have to solve this, okay? I'm just narrating and I'm slowing it down. So if I jump really fast to intervene, oh my God, we have to this and who this and this is true and that is true and la la la. Slow down, like literally make space between your words, okay? Use your body to interrupt the space if it is too hard. If they cannot work it out, that is okay. Then I'm gonna say, you know what? This is just too tricky right now. Let's go outside and go to bikes. Let's go do that. But of course, it's not over because they've been hitting each other. So now I have to work on it, not in this moment, but in a different moment. And here's how I would do that. Okay, kids, guess what? We're all calm now. I've chosen a nice calm time and we've been having some tricky times keeping hands on our own body. So you know what, we're gonna practice. Maybe I've got real littles and we're gonna do puppets. Maybe I'm gonna pull up the magnetiles and get some hex bugs and do magnetile mazes for the hex bugs. And during that time, we're gonna practice hands on own body. Okay, you can do this with like 8 and 9-year-olds, also with 2 and 3-year-olds. So during these 5 minutes, I'm gonna put a timer on it. We're gonna practice. We're gonna practice doing hands on our own body and I'm gonna do it with you. Okay, so now, dear parent, it is your job to get so close. And you gotta stay close, okay? So if you see a hand go up, you're getting the hand down. I'm saying up, hands on own body. If they still hit each other, that was too hard. We need to do an activity that's easier to do so we can practice keeping our hands on our own body. And then I legit am thinking of the easiest thing for them. And it's going to depend on who your kids are, right? So might be that the easy thing is going outside and doing gardening. It might be that the easy thing is going roller skating, or the easy thing is doing Play-Doh. But I need to pick a low demand thing where we can have the felt experience of keeping our hands on our own body. And then I need to heap on the praise. Like I am talking 100 times during a 1 hour period. You've got to notice when your kids do it. If they are about to do it right, notice that. If you think there's some intentionality or some desire to do it right, notice that. If they can only hold it together for 10 seconds before they start hitting each other, notice that 7 seconds. Okay, so it takes a lot of intentionality to be with your children this way, but this is how you teach them to keep their hands on their own body. And yes, you are going to have to do that on repeat. Always, you give the direction the first time. The second time you give the direction and the support so that the child can cooperate. You're doing that for 2 reasons. 1, you're taking care of yourself, because if you say it 27 times, you're going to lose it. And then it's going to all not work, right? So hands on own body. Number 2, move in with extra supports. Use your body, transition to another activity. Make sure there's ample praise. Don't let it happen again. I hope that helps.